Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Labyrinth. So, we have acquired another major ability last time, the Quake, which finally allows us to break certain floors such as this, but also ceilings, provided there's a bounce pad below, which I thankfully discovered very quickly, and I can absolutely see a scenario where I don't know, would have gone without finding that out for a long time. Thankfully that didn't happen, so we should still have a couple of places to check out. Last time we already got some pretty good stuff, like a fourth healing capsule, some extra health pretty much right away as well, which is looking pretty solid right now, although of course we've encountered a couple of enemies that can just deal absolutely tremendous amounts of damage. Also, that was Sparkling Stone number, I don't know, 59 maybe? Maybe 60 even? It's, I mean, let's see here. We have 6 now. I think we handed over 54 last time, so we should be at 60 now. So 10 more for the next reward, whatever that was. Also, speaking of items, I suppose, you may have noticed that I am not as rich as I used to be, because I went ahead and bought... Oh, actually, yeah, this one. Stun Boost from Tsade. As well as ESP boost. Yeah, increase ESP attack power, but makes attacking consume additional ESP. I haven't tried this yet, but I figured this would be a good thing to use in a boss fight in place of, for example, you know, Aura Gain and Aura Boost, which obviously aren't going to help in a boss fight. And the stun boost, I figured, it was relatively cheap. We had the materials for it. It's only one notch to equip, so... maybe that allows us to stun some enemies a bit sooner than we normally would, which then would allow us to consume them. And especially in the case of some bosses or mini-bosses, that can be very beneficial. Right, if you actually just want to keep going this way to break open this one here as well, I believe the first instance of those kinds of breakable floor that we've ever encountered. And that might open up, or might allow us to explore what's left here, but chances are we actually have to enter this part from below, from the newly discovered broken smelting furnace, but we'll see. Okay, here we are. Remove that marker. Can't even see beyond this place. So, no idea. Ooh, new enemy? Burning rat? Eat it, please. I guess we already saw this little bit of the corridor. And it does keep going for now, but how far? Who knows? Oh. Not quite sure what to make of the fact that we get a checkpoint here. That probably indicates that there's a pretty challenging section coming up. Okay, so these just stay active. I guess here we want to make it into the center, or just make it past. That works too. Well, okay. At least those aren't instant death, in fact. They're just 1 point of damage, which at this point isn't that much. Oh, is that? Oh, wait. I don't know what I thought you were. Super hard precious metal. Ooh, nice. Can we make it up here? We absolutely can. So are those things trying to run from me? Not really. Okay, well that's extremely convenient. We definitely need those super hard metals for something. And I was not paying attention to what this thing actually gave me. Elastin leather. Oh, okay. Yeah. Probably should have waited here. Okay, just make it through. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Interesting. I was trying to grapple, for the record. Okay. I was trying to double jump, for the record. There. There we can actually just drop through. Those things at least drop something special, right? Fiber and fiber? Yeah. Although at this point we have a lot of those. Only 2 of those special metal enemies? Ooh, this could be... Oh yeah, okay. This could be... Wait, I missed this shortcut with an item? Fascinating. You know what, I kind of want to go back for that, I suppose. I guess it must be hidden. Obviously, I would have seen it otherwise. Oh, it's above this? Wait, oh, that's kind of inconvenient, though. We still have to make it through a bunch of... Yeah, you know what? It's fine. Either we're gonna die, or we're not gonna die, and get it on the way back. It's gonna be a bit of a backtrack either way. Yeah, this... I was... Yeah, thinking that it was probably going to be the Pyro Slime. The last boss enemy... Oh. That we know exists. Oh, wait, what are we doing here? Is the lava ever gonna recede? Okay. The slime is damaging us. And we cannot actually attack right now. Oh, okay. Wait, this is fascinating. Collective slime mold. Surely you can drop something more interesting than that. Also, this one died so quickly that I was really expecting some sort of twist, some sort of second phase, but we haven't actually seen any enemies with multiple phases so far, so I don't know, maybe not. I mean, clearly not in this case. Also, had we ever looked at the orange vomiter? I'm not sure. A species of vomiter which, through ganglial fusion, have evolved the curious ability to mentally communicate with one another, allowing the entire swarm to attack as if it were a single giant creature. I guess maybe these ones do attack more often with multiple worms at once. I mean, they're all 3 of these are working slightly, subtly differently, but I don't know. Pyro Slime is listed as the second special enemy after Vulcan Ursa, but of course you can only access it much, much later. And yes, of course it does drop Pyro Slime mold, except it didn't in this case. So some farming is going to be in order, because we need at least one of those. Maybe only one of those, though. I don't remember specifically seeing multiple instances of that. Pyro Slime, a gelatinous creature that has survived for many scorching years in a volcanic environment and absorbed its blistering heat into its own body. While it has become too large to move with much speed, or at all, really, it can protect itself by spewing flames. Okay. One more boss enemy between Terrarium and the Vomiters. And then that's that. In fact, I'm pretty sure with having completed the Vomiters and the Pyro Slime, we have dealt with all the mini-bosses that PJ wanted us to kill. Oh, hey. Would you look at that? Nice. Oh yeah, we wouldn't have been able to see this yet, of course. But, as I thought, the rest of this area will have to get filled in from below. That's fine. Well, I guess we're going to be backtracking now. I was briefly thinking... Well, I could technically suicide and just respawn at the checkpoint. But... You know. That would also be a little bit silly. Plus then we would still have to partially backtrack. Okay, also... Why did I jump instead of waiting? I don't know. Impatience. I was... I mean, whatever. Oh, you're back. Awesome. Perfect. All according to plan, actually. These feel like they should be, like, the kind of enemy that would run. They actually drop a lot of... I wasn't paying attention to exactly how much, but... pretty sure they drop a very good amount of aura. Plus the rare material, of course. But also... I missed the shortcut. Okay. Focus, please. Okay, it's past this part. Right. And here the idea is that you stop here. I guess you can make it through in one go, though. Even without taking damage. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I understand why I wouldn't even have considered checking up here, because that's kind of an awkward spot. And it's a sparkling stone. 61. Here's our checkpoint. Kind of want to go back and grab at least 2 more of those treasure rats. Oh yeah, by the way, we haven't even looked at new normal enemies. Definitely starting to fill all those gaps. Not a whole lot of them left. Flaming spinner rat. Subspecies of the spinner rat that inhabits volcanic regions, possesses the ability to spontaneously combust, covering its body in flames as it charges. Okay. Otherwise very, I don't know, uninteresting. There is another species of spinner rat missing, apparently. But we have the gold spinner rat. Rare even among the spinner rat subspecies, this specimen sparkles like pure gold, as few people will ever see one. Encountering it is considered to be a sign of good luck, or just knowing where it's guaranteed to spawn. Super hard precious metals. Right. Yeah, the lava eel. Right, I think that should be all. Or am I forgetting something? Always a possibility, but in this case, I don't think so. Right, we need to find 2 more of these things. I mean, the one that we did find over in Thanatos Valley, that one just seemed to be there. I mean, it was there during the daytime, unlike the special Gaia material ones. No. That's fine. So it seems like you don't really have to meet any kind of special requirements to... What am I doing? I should have just grabbed the ceiling. Yeah, it seems like you just have to find it. And it's just gonna be there. Like these guys. Speaking of being there, they haven't respawned yet. It is time-based. Of course it is. I kind of figured that out. Even for normal enemies. Or at least I strongly assumed that was the case. But it didn't take that long for them to come back. Just long enough to, well, I guess defeat the mini-boss and make it back through here. I wonder if the mini-boss is just gonna appear while I'm in the area. Or if you also have to reload the zone at least, or something. You know what, actually I'm just gonna pause recording and idle here for a bit. I mean, I guess just do something else for a while and come back, and we'll see if the normal enemies respawn while I'm relatively nearby, with them just off screen, and if the boss actually comes back. The icon appears on the map. If the respawn time is the same for all mini bosses, and based on you know, previous experience, it shouldn't take more than at most 10 minutes. I want to say less than that. I can probably find the exact info somewhere as well. Okay, so I was actually just standing around here, Googling, not being able to find anyone with, you know, who could provide the exact time for mini-bosses or normal enemies to respawn. Only that some time needs to pass. And I was standing there for a couple of minutes. I had the game in the background, but it doesn't pause, so I think it shouldn't have mattered that I wasn't actively looking at it. But even after a couple of minutes when I returned, neither these enemies nor the boss had returned. But then I just went back to the checkpoint and quickly over to the previous map, and then when I looked, the boss icon was there. So, I don't know. Did I actually need to change rooms, or did I just need to wait for a minute longer? I did get impatient, so who knows. And yeah, since the boss was back, I figured these things probably would also be back. Right, also I wanted to pay attention to how much they're actually worth. So we're at 2587, 587. Come on. What? Why can't I double jump suddenly? There we go. 587, 727. So that's 200 minus 30. So 170. That's not bad at all. It's not as much as I thought, perhaps, but it's a good amount. Obviously, with just those two there, and how long it takes them to respawn. I mean, even if it's just a couple of minutes, it's hardly an amazing farming spot. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay, this this is not great. Probably should have just gone to the checkpoint for a refill, because I'm also going to have to heal, of course. Oof. I mean, I should probably heal for safety before doing the boss, even if it's going to go pretty quickly. I would love to be able to stun it. But actually, wait. I might be able to? It looks like we're about to stun it. No, actually, wait. We did stun it. Jump, please, no. Okay. Oh, I'm so stupid. I might also die, actually. Oh, I can't heal while... Okay. Yeah, I almost died there. Maybe I should have, actually. To get another shot, because... Okay, one... Good luck jumping out of the lava when you're in constant hit stun. Just kill it. Oh my god. Please give me the... You know what? No. I refuse. Okay, so that didn't happen the first time around? I don't know, I guess I must have gotten very lucky jumping out of the lava and directly to the rail, which of course then kind of prevented me from doing all the rest. Yeah, so you can, interestingly, you can stun it just one hit away from death, which technically, if you can stop yourself, allows you to eat it twice, which is really good to know. And that is with max damage, of course. Oh, wait, it's not back. Oh, because I saved... Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. Actually, if it saved where the respawn timer was at, I saved on the way out, but not on the way back in. But it shouldn't take long from here. I wonder if it's just going to pop up while we're even looking at the map. I mean, really, after hitting the checkpoint, I just went over to the other tunnel, basically back up to where the breakable floor used to be. And then when I opened the map, the icon was there, so... Unless the timer reset, maybe you do have to change areas or reopen the map. I feel like at this point enough time has passed. Yep, okay, it's changing rooms, I suppose, after the timer has passed. Although, haven't I seen enemies respawning? Well, I mean, I haven't seen them respawning, but... Haven't enemies come back without me having to leave the room? Not entirely sure. Ooh, okay, that worked. You get out of here. Huh? Grab it, please. Thank you. Super hard metals. There we go. I absolutely could have grabbed the boss there as well. I just... Well, I don't know, I guess for a while I thought that while I was flashing, you know, after getting hit, I would not be able to grab, but I think I could have. I think that's... I actually did do that toward the end then, but by the time I had waited too long, the boss had had recovered. Yeah. So let's just try that again. The lava, I guess, is always going to happen, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Yeah, it's literally just doing that immediately. Oh, come on. This is so awkward. You get knocked back and then you get one jump before... Okay. Thank you. It's just the collective slime mold, but... Okay. Please? Gotta be kidding me. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna do it again. I'm pretty sure that at some point when I was refighting some mini-boss, I think it might have been one of the worms, one of the vomiters, I actually did get 2 rare materials back to back, like one from the stunned state and then one from defeating it. So that is absolutely possible. It's just relatively rare, of course, because they're rare drops. But I want to get at least one of these rare drops from this thing here without having to wait for another cycle. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, I did it. Actually, this time I got one from the stun phase at least. Only the normal stuff from the second phase, but hey, or from the second devour. That's fine. At least we have this one, the one that I know we need. And also the best strat, or the less annoying strat, is just standing on the pedestal with it, taking contact damage the entire time, which is a lot of damage. You have to heal at least once, but yeah, at least it's way less annoying than getting knocked around by the lava and, you know, getting maybe caught by a slime, which would be absolutely awful. Or which is awful, as we've seen. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go if you have enough heal and enough healing and health for that. Anyway, enough of that though. Area not complete, but we're getting pretty close to it, of course, as soon as we can enter it from below. Also, all of these shenanigans obviously took a while, but let's see here. We have 2 places to go here. Yeah, of course, the way forward from here. I mean, I really wonder, though, could there be anything major still here? We've already found the way to the broken smelting furnace. We cannot get to whatever this area is from here. So where would this lead? I am curious about that. But of course I also want to head up this way. But I also want to head over to PJ. We have 11 of these devices. And we have a lot of money as well. But we also still need a lot, so, you know. Don't want to be too wasteful, but 100 gold aura per teleportation. Not so bad. I have struck down the enemy. And, oh, wait. Oh, Electro Bubble. Why did I think it was, whatever the slime was called? Right, so I had seen the Pyro Slime mold required. I also thought that the enemy required here was the Pyro Slime, but nope. So, can only get the ESP PAC Spark. Consume ESP to unleash a wide-range electric attack centered on PAC. Oh. Sure. So we know what the final missing mini-boss is, of course. Okay. Electro Bubble. I mean, obviously electricity related. That volcano, the zone underneath the volcano is some sort of power plant, I suppose. Could be where we encounter it. Could also be somewhere else entirely. Actually, we just need to equip this like so. Okay, that's all it does. Wow, that takes a lot of ESP though. More than half of what I have? That is pretty significant. Man, it does take a long time to recover, doesn't it? Has it always been that slow? Seriously, it feels way slower to recover. Yeah, that's just... I wasn't quite sure if I was at full ESP, but of course I would have been. Yikes. I mean, I can only hope that's good. Let's keep it equipped for now and use it against some actual enemies, maybe. But, honestly, I don't really see where I would be using that. Certainly not against a boss, unless it spawns a lot of ads or something. But even then, with ESP coming back so slowly, I don't know. Right. At this here. Oh, right. The tree is also the only zone. I could have sworn there was another one, but I looked over them all, and the tree was the only zone that I could find where we have not completed the maze. We found it, we've been there, but we haven't done it yet. So that's obviously something I would like to do as well. You know what? We're gonna head up into the tree. Maybe we'll just combine those two things today. I guess that makes some amount of sense. Let's see. We want to go up, which means we need to wait, head into that door. Which means we have to take the slight detour to get up. Through here. Okay, that surprisingly worked. I don't mean to punch them. Yeah, just do that. That works. And here we are. Yeah, and there's one of these, so we just do this. That breaks the ceiling. And we're on our way up. Just like that. We got some more of these things here, because why not? Do we have more ceilings to break? Not immediately. Okay. Got one of these. Which now breaks into slashes. Oh, okay. I don't know how we missed each other there, but that's fine. Get a vine to... Oh, that kind of vine. Interesting. Do we need to use that? Can we not just use that kind of maneuver? I mean, that sure worked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I mean, this is definitely the trickier path, so hopefully... Okay. This is just optional. Or maybe they both lead up here. Oh, wait. Oh, we needed to do this, yeah. Guess we need to break this from here, and we also need to move this thing over. Presumably to allow us to launch an attack upwards? Maybe. It's interesting also. No, we don't need it to attack, we just need to get up there. Interesting. Yeah, it would allow us to push the thing off the ledge. And then what? Uh oh, almost fell there. Huh. With that, I think, yeah, we've been everywhere. Okay. I mean, part of me is morbidly curious to try that. I mean, so far, these kinds of movable objects have just remembered their position. But maybe this one would reset, because otherwise, I guess it would make getting up here impossible. Okay, we got more of these things. Certainly unexpected. Hey, would you like to come over here? Sure, both of you, why not? Oh, there you go. Didn't remember it taking so long to make them blow up. This is a bit awkward. You know what? We can actually just kind of ignore them. For the most part, I maybe should have gone the other way there. Impossible to know. Maybe the part with these things is optional. Ow. Okay. Would you like to come through here? Apparently so. We're gonna be... Yeah. A pincer attack. Good job, guys. Ooh, this goes over to the side. where there's a lot of stuff going on. Oh man, this was probably just some sort of some sort of little dead end, wasn't it? Definitely feels that way, but I don't know. This could also just be a longer side path. I mean, it does lead to an item eventually, so let's keep going this way for now. It's just a yellow item, though. Oh, grab him, please. Breakable blocks for good measure. Ooh, ah, interesting. Does the little icon always look the same, or is its hexagonal nature unique? I don't remember now what the others looked like before I collected them. I don't specifically remember them looking like that, but then again, maybe I just never got that good of a look at them. Okay, here we are. For a Soldier's Log 8. Okay, some lore. It's been a little while, hasn't it? Also, okay, it was definitely a good call to keep going this way, because while we did get a preview at that crystal, this was definitely not the path to it. Okay, Soldier's Log. Number 8. Day 222 since leaving the base. The tunnel led us to the surface. There we found a massive tree towering over us, well over 1,000 meters tall. Right, previously they had encountered only the roots underground and surmised that the tree must be massive. Although I had been briefed on this planet's atmospheric composition and ecology, I was nonetheless surprised to see just how much vegetative growth there was. It's likely that maze-like jungle of roots that caused many of our ranks to go missing belonged to this colossal tree. We didn't go out to search for them for fear of another mishap, but instead waited for them to hopefully catch up. After 2 lengthy rest periods, however, we decided to move on. Though we attempted to cultivate friendly relations with the native humanoids, we had gotten unlucky. This was a Balra settlement. They immediately attacked us without hesitation, and despite their primitive weapons, their formidable physical abilities made them a serious threat. We chose to retreat to avoid further attrition of our forces. Obstructed in all directions by thick forest, we had no choice but to force our way inside this giant tree. 13 of our soldiers lost their lives in the fierce battle since my last entry. The loss of Sergeant Ken, the mobile infantry squad leader, was a particularly heavy blow. There is no end in sight. Pray that this will not be my final message. Oh, it was not. It was far from the end of your ordeals, O'Neill. We still haven't learned what their eventual fate was. Surely it ended well for O'Neill and whatever remained of his force, right? Surely. Huh, nice. I think that was even required. This is very satisfying to do. Oh, you know what? Huh? There. Also, how did I switch to PAC shot? Wait, when did that happen? I definitely didn't mean to do that at any point. But also, I did mean to do this. Oh, okay, that's very interesting. It does freeze the enemies. It stuns them. But not in the way that I expected. The effect, the gray, almost metallic looking effect on all the enemies, reminded me of the Crystal Crab mini-boss that gave me so much trouble. Whenever you hit its crystal in the right way, it would appear in that exact shade of, you know, metallic gray. I guess, even hitting this guy just now, whenever I hit, it very briefly flashed in that kind of gray. Maybe that's just always how it's been, and I somehow didn't notice. That is going to crumble. Can we make it through here? No. Can we... I'm assuming we cannot pull it out of here? Yeah, okay. Okay. So that's not an option. But we will push it over here, which is going to cause the floor to crumble. And then we can... Okay, eventually move. I wasn't able to move until I started moving. I was definitely trying to press directions before that. So yeah, that allowed us to do that. Okay. Oh wait. Obviously, we can get up here just fine. There's a not so subtly hidden breakable floor there. In fact... Oh, okay, we know there's another mini-boss. Could be a repeat, of course. We've seen a couple of repeats. But it could also be the missing one, which would be absolutely fine by me. Ooh, the rare melee attack of these things. Ow. The not so rare tongue attack. What? Oh, I guess there was a flower over there that exploded. Okay. Well, we missed out on whatever's up there. Well, not permanently. Come on. Huh. Ooh, that one-shots them? I guess I haven't really been using the Quake offensively at all. But it makes sense that it would be pretty powerful. Is that that powerful? Impressive. Is this enough? Yes, okay, so you can break floors like that without crashing all the way through. It might come in handy. Oh, what? Or you can actually trigger the the ground pound explosion and then still fall through. That, I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't move after inputting the, you know, downward attack. You know what, let's heal up. Oh, it's just another one of these. And I was confused about where I was. Don't mind me. Okay, wait, this is actually kind of rough. Okay, he had absorbed one energy, it's fine. I could try to ensure that I stun this guy. Ow. Actually, I might stun him either way, now that I have the improved stun perk equipped. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a stun, just like that. That's nice. Oh yeah, easily too. Interesting. So I guess that perk must add a very considerable amount of extra stunning power, because we definitely weren't getting a stun just from attacking this guy normally before. Huh. Impressive. Okay, we got the prosthesis as well. Are we gonna get lucky for the double? Can we finish him off with this? No. That really only stuns, actually. It didn't seem to deal any damage. Okay, we got the keratin there. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, the stun attack is interesting, but honestly, it just is too expensive. If it doesn't even deal damage... In fact, yeah, maybe it... I don't know. Did it kill the wasps? It definitely only stunned the... What was it? A plant enemy? Yeah, it was one of those... you know, infected insects, right? And then even the insect nest on the ceiling, those were both stunned by the attack. I think there were also wasps around. They might have actually been killed by the attack, but if it deals damage, it's very minimal. Ooh, that's gonna be satisfying, and we cannot actually get out of here. Wait. Okay, but there's gonna be another way out, of course. Right. ESP Quake Boost, that makes perfect sense. Increase the damage of the ESP Quake. Okay, I mean, I don't know how much I'm gonna be using this offensively. Maybe I should. I mean, yeah, clearly it is pretty powerful. And you can use it to just damage things next to you. You know, it doesn't have to be enemies that are directly underneath you. So sure, maybe it's not a terrible option, especially... Oh, wait. Can we just do this with relative ease? Oh yeah, actually, can just do that to get up here. I'm assuming the upper path is where we ultimately want to go. Aha, that looked suspicious, and for once it actually was. Another sparkling stone, 62 maybe? Oh, okay, that was all it was. I mean, sparkling stones are good. We definitely need those. Every single one. All 98 of them. Okay. Oh, this one actually did reset to its final position, where it's supposed to be. Centered on the shaft. Okay. Here we break this. Oh, okay. Fascinating. So what is below that? There is an item. How does one get to that item? We have to break this door from the inside. There is a bounce pad here that allows us to break through the ceiling, where a bunch of advanced Balra are, which makes sense, I guess. Let's quickly go ahead and grab this checkpoint too, just in case. There's gotta be a way to get through here. Not like that, though. I mean, you just can't get rid of this thing. How? I was so sure that we would somehow end up below it and maybe boost into it from below, knocking it out of the way or something. Or just outright destroying it. But... this... I don't know, it doesn't really make sense to me. The way this is set up. How would we ever move this thing out of the way? Or get past it? We just can't. It's interesting that it knocks me upward even when I'm standing next to it here. Yeah, even when I'm a little bit further away from it. Okay, that's too far. Yeah, this one has me stumped for sure. How could that possibly work? You cannot grapple. It's not the answer in this case. Have I tried using Gaia here? I don't know. You know what? Since I don't have any better ideas, can I please? This one, thank you. Oh! Okay, it turns out Gaia stomped that? I don't know how I did that. Was that a special attack that I did? Is it just... I thought... Oh, wait. You jump on it. You're just so heavy that you just destroy it. I'm assuming these things will respawn then, or else that would, you know, stumping the one that I just did would forever block that path. So we could have gotten the Sparkling Stone a long time ago. Okay. Okay, at least that mystery is finally solved. Just stomp on these things. They're squishy. Oh, wait. I might actually still have screwed up because... Uh-oh. Surely those things respawn, right? Uh-oh. Surely they must. There's no way that they don't, but... No. No, surely they do. It's a risk. I was thinking about just reloading and going up there first, just in case, but I'm 99% sure that even if they do not come back, which they do, of course, I mean, naturally, even this one did come back. But even if they did, even if they didn't, we could have used Gaia to jump up there, I'm pretty sure. I think, anyway. I mean, am I that sure about it? Maybe not that sure. Either way, it's fine. We can just do this. Right, more of these guys here. Not a terribly big deal. Okay, those guys still take a full 2, 3-hit combos. Okay, we're finally gonna open that up. Yeah, this is giving us access to a lot. 46 minutes, okay, we can still keep going. No problem. Ooh. Yes, we do wanna get to that lever, and we can. Okay, finally. It's that mystery solved. There's an item above. Seems like we will not be getting up that way. Looks like a drop down if I ever saw one. Which variety are these actually? Oh, not the poisonous one. Okay, oh, wait. Oh, they are... Those are definitely a new kind of... Those bugs. Yeah, okay, those actually attack you. Nice. But they still only drop elastic leather, so... Yep. No rare drops here, it seems, and that's how we get up there. I feel like... Yeah, okay, I definitely missed some lower path there. That's fine. For now, we can kick down that... Hello. Oh, we're gonna have to push down a bouncy block to allow us access to that item, of course. Not so hasty. Right, we're gonna be able to break that from below, not from above. Just confirming that, yeah, that makes sense, of course. In fact, I'm gonna have to open that. These guys are back. You can kill these for good, right? If you just defeat them enough, they're gonna stop spawning. Maybe those two were just the last ones. Okay, we could go all the way up there. Is there any reason to... Oh yeah, there is definitely something there. That is a secret passage, if I ever saw one. That guy must have roped down behind me. Yeah, nice try, game. But is there actually anything useful in here? Well, arguably, not really. Ooh. Double kill. What? Okay, didn't expect you. So absolutely not necessary, but of course, it was necessary. Right, if I didn't finish that thought earlier, we suddenly have a lot of money again. That just kind of happened. It's always a nice surprise, I guess, when you suddenly find yourself much richer than you expected. Too bad it doesn't really happen all that often, especially in real life. just get out of here. Wait, actually... Oh, yeah. Did want to come here. Oh, don't knock him off before we can kill him, though. Because even though we're rich, we still want more. Okay, that will have to get opened. They're really making me work for whatever item is at the end of this, huh? Could be... I don't know. Could be all kinds of things, I guess. Was there a lever here? Oh yeah, okay, they were actually literally just sleeping on the lever. In fact, it was just that guy. Interesting. These are so much easier to kill than the others. Do I want to go up there just for the... Yeah, I guess. Wait, we can actually even just jump up. I wanted to kill this guy, but also just make sure that there wasn't anything else up there. And there's the block we want to push, of course. Yeah, okay. That's down there now. Is there something up? It could be. And we want to go down for the item. Okay. I was thinking that that was the... like, pushing it over here and using it to break the ceiling was the obvious thing to do. Oh, well. It's fine. You live for now. Ah. BB's memory is 16. Ooh, that's one of the last ones. Nice. Wrap. Upwards, please. That should be good enough. Okay, this could be combat. I mean, we know there's another door to open right above us, basically. Ah, wait. We need to push something down here. Wait a second. Can we not just make that? Almost, actually. Oh, that works. Wait, is that... Are you supposed to do it? No, you're supposed to complete the loop and kick down the vine. Pfft. You can make me play by your rules, game, except most of the time. But sometimes you can't. Anyway, memories, before I forget. 16. Okay, no, actually there are quite a few more after that. What was I trying to do? I feel like I need to be doing something incredibly important, but I can't remember what it was. What was it? Yeah, welcome to my world. What am I saying? I was mortified when I came back to my senses. How could I forget? I need to help me. This is why I was reborn. I can't believe I forgot about that, even if only for a moment. I need to get it together. Lately, I often forget what I was going to do, or who I even am for that matter. Thankfully, I remember pretty quickly, but I shudder to think what would happen if I didn't. When I think back to when these forgetful spells started, I'm fairly sure it was around when I first got this body. I'm still trapped in the dungeon. I'm preparing to perform my 8th attempt at the Dimension Warp Summon. If it fails this time, I won't get another chance. I'll be unable to maintain my essence and disappear completely. Knowing this all too well, I am preparing carefully, but soon it will be complete. How futile. You're bound to fail again anyway. Do at least try not to give it a mouth this time. Remember how the last vessel was always starting arguments and how poorly that ended up? Oh. Okay, they constructed us silent. That's, okay, understandable, honestly. Well, that's what you get for your petty defiance. Huh? What was that? Were those my thoughts? No, I would never think that... all of this was a waste of time. What I've been doing isn't just petty defiance. That wasn't me. No, it was me. Who else could it be? Why am I thinking like this? This is strange. Something about me is strange. Someone... No, what am I doing calling out for people? Calling out for help? I'm not the one that needs help. I'm the one who needs to help me. I'm the one who needs to help me. This is why I was born, to help. To help? Who do I need to help? Why do I need to do that? That's not what I need to do. I know exactly what I need to do. I need to... you need to focus, lady. Okay, that was certainly an interesting and slightly concerning interlude. Alright. Let's see what this was supposed to be. Yeah, combat? Of course, of course. I know you, game. To some extent. Let's go up here, never mind. Huh? Oh, okay, I hadn't seen those little guys backflip like that. Fancy. Nope, nothing up there. Just one of these big guys here, these surprisingly squishy big guys. Oh, and that was it. I've seen more impressive ambushes, I must say. Oh, that guy's gonna shoot. Oh, but he's gonna shoot something that wasn't me. How do we... Wait. How do we? Just by using these? I guess so. Okay, we got 4 of these aggressive little crawlers. There's an item below there. Wait. But there was no way for us to get there. Was there? I looked at that. Oh, it's... Oh, that's a secret passage. Sneaky. I definitely missed that. Thank you, map, for being ever so helpful. Yeah, it's just below here. Wait a second. Is it? Oh, I couldn't have found it. That is so sneaky. Good thing I've been eating a lot of enemies. Yeah. Nice one. Here we go. Another stone. Sure enough. Okay. Let's go do this again. Maybe a little bit of this. Oh, we want to definitely reach that lever. Oh yeah, there's the... Actually, we are kind of close. We were extremely close at this checkpoint here, at this save point, to getting to the maze as well. Ooh, 58 minutes though, holy crap. Well, this is going to be a longer episode. Definitely going to finish this little cave here. Oh, right. There was a lever underneath. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not close at all. Come on, grapple upwards. Or not. There we go, that should open that. What about this lower path, though? The upper path seems to connect to it, so... I'm gonna assume that we can just go up this way and be fine. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, right, that crumbles from above, I see. Those kinds of barriers do exist. We haven't seen one in a while, but... Huh? Okay. There's something down that way. There's a way up there. There's a lot going on here. Okay, there's an exit out that way, which is finally going to lead us to that item too. Okay. Maybe that's the final prize here? I mean, it's hard to say. There are a lot of prizes. This was a very rewarding little expedition, all things considered. Give me the money, please. Thank you. Nice try, buddy. Okay. 3 grenades for you? Okay. Fine. And that gives us another HP capacitor. Awesome. 16, I believe? Too lazy to count now, but pretty sure we were at 15. Very nice. Right, so that... Oh yeah, actually this path is just what we were supposed to take to give us an exit out of this place. I see. Yeah, we've officially crossed the 1 hour mark. That's fine. Right? Surely. And yeah, I mean, there's not going to be anything new to discover here, obviously. But I still want to complete the loop just once. Kick this down. See, we hadn't done that. That was crucial, obviously. And just like that, we're back here. And we've explored a significant portion. In fact, ooh, interesting. Very interesting. So, turns out, we got a medal for completing this zone here. Which is really good. And that did not require beating the maze at all. So the items you get from there do not count at all. Nor just beating the maze itself. Okay, I mean, that's good to know. Obviously, I'm still going to do them all. For better or worse. But, yeah, and we're probably just going to start the next episode by doing this one, just because it's right here. And obviously, I want to get it out of the way. Yeah. Okay, the first proper zone, I suppose, fully completed. All the ones so far, I mean, I suppose Thanatos Valley was kind of a proper zone, but the others so far, the others that we got medals on, have been smaller ones. Of course, I mean, this one's tiny, so is the door to the abyss, and even the frontline base was kind of a... Huh? Oh, guess I must have double-tapped A accidentally. Yeah, this one was not too, super tiny, but kind of a story... very story-focused area with a very linear path and not a whole lot of side activities. So, yeah, that one also made sense. But this is the first proper big zone where we just had to actually use almost all of our abilities in the end to complete everything. And we did it. Nice. Okay, anyway, without any more waffling on my part, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.